Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video, and today we're going to be making another video about Tesla. Before we start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Let's go on our investing journey together. So today we're going to be talking about Tesla, guys. So Tesla just recently released some news, guys, that they're going to be selling $5 billion worth of stock. And a lot of people are upset about this. Some people are happy about this. But you guys have to understand the reason that they're doing this, guys, is because Tesla has to start expanding. And to expand, you always need some sort of capital. Selling shares is one of the easier ways to gain capital very quickly. It's always a very known worldwide business strategy. And like I said, guys, the EV market is starting to grow like crazy. So people, especially Elon Musk, he wants to grow the company as fast as possible. As you guys know, there's a lot of competitors rising up in different parts of the world. You know, Tesla's trying to expand to Europe, is trying to expand to China. You know, you have NIO that's, coming out of China right now. That's a huge competitor. And you have a bunch of different, companies that are expanding out and starting to kind of roll their dice in the EV market. So I think it's very smart to a certain extent to sell shares, but at the same time, it leads people to ask, doesn't this dilute the value of the stock? And yes, that is a certain possibility, because you have to understand, guys, when you start putting more of something on the actual market itself, it does dilute the shares. That's why people hate stock offerings, because, for example, we'll take Tesla. It wants to sell, 20,000 shares, for example, at $400. That means it's putting a self-worth in people's minds that, okay, so, Elon Musk is selling Tesla shares at $400, the stock must be worth $400, and people start to sell off their positions very, very quickly. But you guys have to understand that that's just a good way to gain capital. And, putting more shares on the market, people are starting to, speculate that that's actually diluting the value of Tesla, and it's actually diluting the shares. Because like I said, guys, you don't want too many shares on the market, because it does dilute the value of the stock. And looking at it from an investment perspective, it doesn't look good in that forefront. But if you're looking at it from an overall perspective, it's good for the company, because the company wants to expand and Tesla wants to expand. Guys, Elon Musk, he's doing a very great job in the United States. He's had 4 consecutive profitable quarters, which is good for the company itself. But like I said, now that people know that Tesla's business model is effective, people are going to start trying to replicate it. Like I said, you have a bunch of EV stocks that are just kind of rising up. Even ones you've never even heard of before until the last year. You have a bunch of them that are going to be IPOing and stuff like that. So it's going to be super, super interesting. And you guys have to also understand, not only does Tesla have competitors in the car rival industry or the luxury car rival industry, but Tesla wants to start producing EV battery trucks. And as you guys know, there's Hyliion and Nikola Motors as well, who are going to be, kind of competing in that same category. So Tesla does need the capital to expand. And not only on top of that, you have a rising competition all over. And not to mention, guys, people know what Tesla's capable of. People, their cars out on the market, people buy them, they drive them all the time. But a lot of people are expecting a lot from battery day, and people are expecting a battery that lasts a lot longer. If you've ever driven a Tesla before, most of the EV range is about 200 to 300 miles before you have to charge the battery, which a lot of people don't like, because it can become inconvenient, especially if you have to drive super far places and stuff like that. So a lot of investors are betting on EV day for Tesla. And like I said, guys, Tesla wants to keep expanding. It's got to sell shares, and, it's expanding like crazy. And that's kind of what it takes to expand, guys. I still do think Tesla is a great investment, guys. I mean, if you even take a look after the stock split, the stock's been absolutely rallying ever since, So it's not like the stock is not going to be doing well in the future. I think Elon Musk knows what he's doing. I mean, he's built this company from the ground up. The company wasn't profitable for a very long time. And, now a lot of people are shocked that Tesla's even a thing. Like I said before, a lot of people thought that Tesla was going to go bankrupt for the longest time, because, it took a long time for them to actually make a car. Tesla didn't gain popularity until about 2012, 2013. And that's kind of when they started making their debut a little bit, started putting more cars on the road and stuff like that. And it's kind of just been shaky. A lot of people are still waiting on Tesla to produce more vehicles. Currently in the market, they only have a few vehicles out. And you have competitors coming out who are going to be reducing all of these vehicles. You need capital to expand. You need capital to build the factories. You need capital to pay the workers and stuff like that. But overall, to answer the question, yes, it does dilute the shares to a certain extent. It does devalue the stock a little bit. But like I said, guys, Tesla's a very profitable company, and it's growing like crazy. And the net worth and market cap of Tesla is growing like crazy. So I think it is a smart idea to sell some shares. Like I said, this puts capital in. Tesla's going to start expanding from here, guys. You have to understand that Tesla's not just going to make cars forever. they're going to start going on to trucks, and who knows where the company will be in 20, 30 years when they start producing battery-powered trains and planes and stuff like that. I'm sure Tesla's going to want a slice of that too, guys. So with that being said, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, do you think putting more shares on the market dilutes the value of the stock? How many shares of Tesla do you guys hold? And do you think that Tesla is going to continue to grow even when Elon Musk offered $5 billion worth of stock? Thank you guys. Have a great day.